Hey Tim, hey everyone else, so welcome back to 4 Running Shoes. We've got a bit of a shorter video for today. I didn't run in the last week. Again, I pulled up quite sore after my half marathon a couple of weekends ago, and I had a bit of inflammation in the tendons in my right foot. That seems to have all subsided now, and I will be back to running for next week, but I've just decided that I'm not trying to push the distance. I'm not trying to push the speed. I'm happy to just rest it so that I can start 2022 really fresh and ready to go. So I've just been resting that, and it's been Christmas and it's that time of year, so I've been happy to take a bit of a break, but I'll be back to it next week for a bit of a gentle re-entry, and then 2022 will be able to hit the ground running fairly hard, which will be good, but again, of course, taking care of my body. I wanted to have a quick chat about my goals. So last week I talked about my year in sport according to Strava, but I wanted to just reflect on my goals that I set right at the start of this year. And I only really had two main ones. That was a distance goal and a race goal. So I wanted to run a marathon, and unfortunately, I didn't get there. I had some injuries throughout the year, which just meant that I couldn't put the distance in to prepare for that adequately. So I didn't. But I'm confident that I'm entering 2022 in a pretty good spot. I feel like next year is the year that I will run my first marathon. So I'm starting to look into which one that may be. There are a few options which I'm looking at. The second goal was to run 1,500 kilometers. And again, due to injuries throughout the year, the distance I was running per week, I would have made it, but because I had to take time off or really reduce the distance in some weeks, I missed that by a bit less than 500 kilometers. So I ran over 1,000 kilometers, which is more than double what I ran last year in 2020, but it's not where I wanted to be. So that's okay. I'm still really happy with the progress that I've made. I have really established myself in my habit, and I'm running some good distances. I am excited to be building on to that more in 2022. That's about all from me for today. So I didn't hit my goals for this year, but I've still had a good year. Running has been great for my health, not just my physical health, but my mental health. It's been that thing that I can come back to a few times a week, which is really constant. It's very mindful. It's a good time for some space. And I have looked back and I'm really pleased with the running that I've done this year. It's been a hard year for a lot of people, but I'm thankful that I've been able to run, and I still got the half marathon in a couple of weekends ago, which was really lovely, and I've run a bit over 1,000 kilometers, which was not the goal, but it's still an achievement. I'm counting it as. Big things coming for next year. Next week, I'll be talking about my goals for 2022, and I am anticipating the biggest year of running that I've ever had. Tim, I'm looking forward to seeing your video later in the week. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, have a great new year, and we'll see you in 2022.